Good morning, everybody. It is October the 4th. Today, you're going to need your chair, a pair of weights, and an object to have in your hands, whether it's a yoga block, a body towel, a pillow, or one of your weights. We're going to be doing sweeps, and I want you to have something in your hands so that your arms and your upper body are working in the motion that we're working today. And if you have one, I'd like for you to get a step stool, all right, so that we can do a little step up. If you do not have a step stool, do not worry. It is a secondary movement in one of our workouts that we're going to be doing. Also, I just have to remind you, if your step stool has skiddy feet, it needs to be pushed up against something so it does not slide out from under you when you are working on it, because you will be consistently stepping and not just doing a one-time thing. Take your safety into consideration. If you need balance assistance, put it somewhere where you can put your hand on a wall or on a counter, whatever you need to do. All right. That being said, chair, weights, something in your hands, and your step stool. If you've got all those things, then we're going to get ready to start. I'm going to push this out of the way. Check your floor. Make sure you know what's going on. Do you know where your water is? Let's get ready to move. All right, let's just start off with a march. Let your shoulders relax. Just kind of let your hands hang. Your shoulders are relaxed. So you're doing the movement, but you're not putting any force behind it just yet. Good. I'm letting my hands be very loose right now, which is very weird for me. I feel like a T-Rex trying to run. All right, shake your hands out. Take them to normal position. Widen your stance and add the hips in. And as you do the hips, you can start doing the shoulders up and down. And it's just a simple up and down. You can add a little bit of a roll to it if you like. 4, 3, 2, and march. Pick those knees up this time. Good. All right, let's do a 5-point turn. So imagine your space, and you're gonna go forward and backward, and then you're gonna change the direction you're going forward and backward. Think of it like a spirograph. So every time you go, you're never gonna come back to the same spot, with the goal being we're gonna end up back home in just a minute. Here we go. Now we march. Good. That's a spatial awareness movement. So you know where everything is. And you know how to move your body in not quite straight lines. Take your hands out. Okay, we're gonna go into reach pull. So start with one foot behind, up and up. Now, if you want to add more to this, stay in a wider stance and pull your knee in towards your belly button or your sternum. You're opening and closing your hands because you're pulling. Excellent. Try to get that knee up as high as you can. And down. All right. Get your block, your pillow, your weight, whatever it is you're going to be using. I'm going to be at a bit of a diagonal. So we're going to do a step through, which means we're going to step forward and step back. When you step forward, you go to the leg. When you step back, you go away from the leg. So to the leg forward, away from the leg. Now take your time, take that beat to get your balance. It's not quick, except for the movement through the center. Good. We're doing rotation on our spine, upper body, shoulders, flexibility in the arms. body awareness, and balance. Change feet. So step forward, step away from the back foot, and to the front foot. Good. Take your time. Get your balance. One side is better than the other. I'm pretty sure you're probably thinking, why is this one leg doing worse? It's okay. But we keep working it. Last one. And we are done with this guy. Put that completely away. Do not need it. All right. Nothing in your hands. Nothing up my sleeves. Arms in front. Make sure they're shoulder level and not higher than that. So you can drop your shoulders, fingers together, hands are relaxed, and you're just making little arm circles here. Now stick your thumbs out and kind of curl your fingers. Now my fingers are not clenched, they're merely curled. Thumbs up. Go the other way with your thumbs up. Now relax your arms. Got a slight bend in your elbows. Thumbs out, keep going the same direction. Good. Open your fingers. And then fingers flexed out and down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake out your hands. And pick up your weights. Now we're going out to the side, so if you have a lighter set of weights, you want to use those here. Slight bend in your arms. So my elbows are slightly bent, you can see. I'm going up just to shoulders and down. Now, if you're feeling spicy, you can work this as hard as you want to, but remember, we have at least 4 more songs where we're using arms. And so what you want to do is you want to set a sedate and consistent pace, and be consistent about your up and down movement. It's not about how many you can do, it's about how well you can do them in the time that we are doing them. So remember, just to that shoulder level and down. Good. So from the side, it sort of looks like this, almost like a chicken wing. I have mine bent a little bit more for shoulder reasons. Let's do one more. And then we're just going to flip them over right here. I want you to do a bicep curl where you bring your elbows up and then you stop right at your thighs. So you're doing an extra little bit of a lift here, almost like you're going to take your hands, your fingers, and touch the back of your shoulders, or touch your back, should say. And you do it nice and slow, and then you have that unfold. Excellent. Working on that flexibility there, guys. We've got room for one more. And down. All right, go ahead and set your weights to the side for the moment. We're going back to legs. All right, we're going to do the hip hinge part first. So you take your hips back, belly button towards the top of the thighs, head and neck at neutral. Find those hamstrings. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe it up about halfway. And let's go down for another 10 seconds. A little further. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you're ever doing this, go ahead and roll up. You can do manual pressure on your hamstrings to kind of encourage them to loosen up, so don't feel bad about doing that. So go into your hinge about halfway. You're going to step out and back. So notice my step wasn't big. Out and back. Out and back. So you're already in the hinge position. You step out, you go a little lower, and you simply bring your hands up and touch your hair. Don't grab anything. So we're doing a folded ab jack, squat jack, but we're not going with our feet together. They're just going a little further, and you're maintaining good back position. Now, if you are good with where you are, you stay with what your feet are doing, or you can take your foot back to a diagonal. So you're doing a long, open reverse lunge. Okay, good. Otherwise, you stay in the lateral mode. Let's do 2 more, and then change it to a bit of the front. So you go here, and you're still in a little bit of that squat. Excellent. So trying something new, you can always default back to the regular squat. Arms up, arms down. 2 more. And 1. Woo. All right, we're going to use our chair and our light weights. So we're going overhead. I'm going to turn my chair, and I'm going to preset my step stool as well. So the first thing you're going to do, you got your weights, and you're going to step and press. So the first thing here is the overhead press, and you're just simply lifting your foot and your knee up. How high do you go? How high are you going to go with your arms today? Entirely up to you. Again, this is overhead, and it's quite a long song. And step it down. Roll your shoulders for a minute. Now, if you have the step stool, I'm going to show you the challenge up. And the first thing we're going to do on the challenge up is just simply step on the stool, lift ourselves up, and come down. So you want to step and lift and come down. Now, if you don't have a step stool at home, you would just continue doing this, right? We're not doing arms just yet. Again, we're learning the new step position. Do you step and press, step and press. So if you're on the step stool, I recommend same arm as the leg. So if you do left, you come up left. You do right, you come up right. You're still at the chair, I would just do low with both arms because you're doing the lift. Okay, so you can change it up. Which one are you going to do? You have a choice. Go ahead, and I'm going to watch you guys for a moment. Excellent. And you can do this with no weights. If your arms are tired of the weights, you put those weights down. Either way, your hips are continuing to work. So even if you're doing the chair, you're lifting your knee up higher than you normally do. You're doing the step stool, you're still lifting your knee, but now you're adding the press in. And it's not really something you can do without a step stool. You could try it on a chair, but not everybody's knees agree with doing that. So you can change it up. Very good, you guys. Nice. I see some great modifications for everybody. Challenges up, challenges down. Last one. All right. I'm going to stop the music for just a moment. If you have your step stool, push it out of your way. You're going to keep your weights. We're going to do clocks with the weights only. Now, if you decide to step, that is entirely up to you, but the goal here is to lift your arm in the direction that she tells you. If you're going to 4, just push it back, push it back, push it back, okay? 12s can be done double if you want. 6s can be done double if you want. That is your choice. But an arm must be moving when you do it. All right. And remember, do not watch which direction my arms go because I don't know if it's reversed to you or not. You always follow the clock that's on your side in your brain. Okie dokie, here we go. The music is going to come back on. And are you ready? 10, 4, 5, 6, 1. Sorry, you guys. 7, 2, 8, 9, 12, 3, 9, 10, 2, 6, 4, 8, 7, 5, 1, 11. Whoop, keep going. Sorry, I say keep going. 5, 8, 9, 1, 2, 4, 12, 11, 7, 6, 3, 10, 12, 1, 4, 8, 5, 3, 9, 2, 7, 6, 11, 10, 12, 9, 4, 1, 8, 5. All right. This is the last round. 5, 2, 10, 1, 3, 7, 11, 4, 6, 9, 8, 12, 4, 12, 8, 6, 11, 5, 9, 7, 1, 3, 2, 10, 9, 12, 2. All right. So what we're going to do on this one, we are going to do lunges. And I'm actually going to change it to be the correct thing. 3 phones, and I had the wrong one set. And I'm going to scoot down our time to 50. So for the next 3 minutes, you're going to focus on stepping your lunge into it. So make it a bit of lungy, and you're just going to bicep curl. So if you want heavier weights, then you can go there. But it's the step lunge that you're focusing on. Here we go. 5, 3, 11, 4, 2, 1, 12, 10, 8, 6, 7, 9, 2, just curled normally. 8, 1, 6, 12, 4, 3, 5, 11, 10, 9, 7, 6, 3, 7, 2, 12, 1, 5, 9, 11, 4, 8, 10, 3, 9, 11, 1, 2, 4, 8, 5, 10, 6, 7, 12, 10, 5, 3, 11, 12, 6, 1, 7, 8, 4, 2, 9, 10, 11, 4, 3, 6, 5, 7, 9, 8, 2, 12, and we're done with that. Good job, you guys. All right. Go ahead and get your chair centered so you can see what's going on. As always, we're going to sit on the front edge of our chair. Woof. And we're going to do clock abs. So you're going to have your weights. This is also one where if you want to switch to a slightly heavier set of weights to do upper balance, you can, or you can keep your lighter set of weights. Again, you're just going to tilt your body forward, backward, sides, sides. So you have 4 cardinal points, front, back, side to side. Your 1 and 2 will kind of go into this diagonal point, 4 and 5 to that diagonal point, 8 and 7 to that one, 10 and 11 to that one. So you don't have to be precise on the primary ones, okay? So here we go. It's exactly 3 minutes. So everybody get set. I'm going to start the timer just before I start the music. And you're going for 3 minutes. Everybody set? Got your weights ready? Make sure you have your feet set to heels underneath your knees and maybe a little bit apart because you're going to be leaning sideways and you don't want to fall off your chair. Here we go. 12, 8, 1, 6, 3, 7, 2, 4, 9, 5, 10, 11, 6, 1, 9, 2, 4, 5, 3, 8, 7, 10, 11, 12, 5, 8, 11, 3, 9, 4, 10, 7. Y'all looking good. 6, 2, 12, 1, 11, 10, 3, 8, 1, 5, 2, 6, 12, 4, 7, 9, 10, 9, 5, 2, 8, 12, 3, 4, 7, 11, 6, 1, 6, 9, 8, 1, 10, 4, 2, 12, 5, 7, 3, 11, and 4. All right, you guys, good job. Go ahead and tuck those weights there behind you. Take your feet out to a nice wide position and start rocking on your sits bones. Taking care to lift the bone off the chair. Okay, your whole booty's not going to lift, but the bone will lift. Relax your shoulders by turning your hands face up. And 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to slide to the right and just take that hand down so your elbow and your knee, and just take this hand back. And you're just opening it there and looking back towards your thumb for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that down and come up. Taking your left elbow towards your left knee and that right arm back. And then look back towards your thumb for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that arm down and raise yourself up. Go back into your rock. Let's add a shoulder roll. And go ahead and turn your hands over so your palms are face up. So while you're rolling, your hands are not engaged. And forward. Good. We did a lot of arm work. All right, let's bring our left hand across. You want to have your right hand at your elbow or just above, and fold your left hand towards your back and gently give it a push up, not out of the range, nothing into the range where it'll hurt you. And then kind of pull it down a little bit and tuck it in. You want to get the stretch here, so don't overdo it. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you're just going to let it slide all the way down. Give your shoulder a roll and your hand a shake out. All right. Brace here first. Pick it up and fold it. You're going to lift it. And then you're going to grab hold and kind of tuck it and pull it down away from this shoulder here. Be mindful of your own shoulder now. 4, 3, 2, 1. And gently release it. Let it come all the way down. Do a couple of rolls. And then a shake out. We're going to take our fingertips and lace them behind our head. And then you're going to push your head into that catcher's mitt. And you're going to open this section of your arm. So you're stretching through your armpits. I know that sounds weird, but that's the only way I can tell you precisely where you should be feeling the stretch. You may feel in a different place. It's okay. But you're sitting up nice and tall, and your head and neck are at neutral and in resistance position. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath. And gently start unlacing your fingers and let them roll out. And take it right into big open, where you're now squeezing your shoulder blades and your chin is up. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your chin back to neutral. Roll your shoulders forward and take your chin towards your chest and hold it there. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms down, head up. Take a deep breath. And take it down. All right, you guys, thank you for joining me today. I hope you had a good time working out. And we'll catch you on the flip side.